Hey, already got 2 likes and hadn't even started. We're moving on up in the world.
That's when you're doing good, ain't it?
That's when you're doing real good. When you hadn't even started and you got 2 likes. Look who I got. Look who had a haircut. Chloe. Whoops, don't pull my shirt down. Yeah. Oh, look how pretty Chloe is on the big TV. Hey, bearded granny. You smile all the time, don't you, gal? I see your picture smiling. Cricket's laying in the chair over here. She's got her a polka dotted bandana too. They went and got cleaned up today. Can't get Chloe just right. Hey Bloomin', hey Silver Potter, hey Ha. Rowdy's Country Living. Oh, thank you, bearded granny. Ha and Judith Ann. John Ray, how you doing, buddy? Michelle. Oh, yeah, the dogs got groomed. Just Rabbit, how you doing?
Ain't seen her in a while.
Just Rabbit. I see her now, though. She asked me, was I the one coughing? Yeah, you was on the concert last night, wasn't you, Just Rabbit? Wasn't that what it was? You asked me, was I the one coughing? Hey, Dove Lynn, Judith Ann, Little Missy, Mary Ann, Miss Sharon, Slim Twiggy, Miss Beverly,
And you getting all the heavyweights in here, Tammy.
Miss Rowdy's Country Living. I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody. Miss Sharon, Miss Willa, Dublin. Bloomin' says, hey, Danny. Oh, Miss Bloomin', he looked
Hey there, y'all. I
good.
kind of helping getting the thumbnail here.
He looked good in his shirt last night. You seen him, Miss Bloomin'.
I'll be with the program in a minute.
All right. Uh-oh, there's Flim Smith. How you say that?
Huh?
F.L. Smith 4.
Yeah, if that, I don't know, Tammy.
Well, hey, F.L. Smith 4. I've seen your name before. I'm just not sure if I say it right or not. Miss Willa. Monique. Hey, all y'all, every one of you. I tell y'all what, Stephen took y'all for a ride today, didn't he? Aw, that was sweet of Hollywood fixing that for Grandma. And I know she feels better with it fixed.
For nothing.
Yep, he wouldn't take any money for it. Okay, trying to get adjusted to new meds. I understand that, Just Rabbit. You know, last time on the 21st when I was on here, we had 41 prayer requests. Well, we had 38 prayer requests and 3 praise reports. And I'm telling you what, it was 41 things altogether. That was awesome. I mean, not that we had that many that needed prayer, but that we had that many that opened up and that needed prayer, and we was able to pray for them. Of course, I pray for the ones who don't say something too, and the ones who don't get on chat. All right, Danny. He's feeding the dogs popcorn, but he's throwing it at them.
I couldn't reach.
I would have handed it to her. She's laying in the chair resting. But
You told me I always feed them chili and stuff like that.
there was one. There was one. No, I did not, because they want chili and ravioli and spaghetti right after they get back from the groomers. And then they have to stay red for a long time. Hey, Della. Hey there. But just Rabbit, to answer your question, I'm doing good. I have a little pain, but other than that, I'm doing good. But meds can make you awful blue sometimes when you're getting used to them. So maybe, I don't know how long you'll have to take them, but maybe just make sure you eat something with them, and you probably already doing that because you probably already know that. Oh, Crystal Woods, my brother died last night. He needed a liver transplant. Pray for my mom. She is taking it. Okay, Crystal. Yeah, I had him on the list, and I knew it was close. Crystal, was that by chance the prayer request that, I mean, I had him down for liver transplant, and he was sick, but was that by chance the life and death prayer request? Because I remember we had one, and I've been praying for that one. I could probably look back at my paper and tell. But Crystal, I'm so sorry. Let me look right here and I'll see.
Hey, everybody, I got some popcorn over here.
Della, Michelle, John Ray, Diana. Hey, Diana. Yeah, he's eating popcorn. Well, I thought I wrote it right beside it, but
I'm gonna raise something. It's better to have Chloe than to see them.
aw,
How about that?
yeah, that's real good. Crystal, I'm so glad that, yeah, that's what Miss Helen said too. Parents shouldn't outlive their children, but, you know, sometimes it just don't work out like that, and I'm so very sorry, but we will be praying for your mama and you and the children. You know, I asked somebody about, hey, little Missy.
Hey, Pamela.
Hey, Pamela. Yep, he's eating popcorn. Hey, CB6666684. Hey, Willie Joyce. Man, what I was going to say. Oh, I haven't heard from our little fella that was in the hospital. I asked one time, and he was still in the hospital. I don't know if he's got to go home or what's going on with him. I'll find out tomorrow at church. Oh, hey, Miss Tammy Beck. Hey, Mr. Luna. Diana. Miss Judy. If I miss somebody, y'all bear with me. Madeline, Manella, Madeline. Well, I probably mess that up. I do every time, I think. But anyway, she knows who she is. What kind of dog is your baby, King? Little Missy, this is one of them that's that ugly name. Little Shih Tzu. It's hard to say. We have two. This is Chloe here, and Cricket is her sister. She was in the other chair a while ago, but she got down. They went and got groomed today. And now she's sleepy. She was shut up in the closet a while ago. But I found her.
They had somebody a while ago come look at the camper refrigerator. Tell them what they said, Tim. I went out the other night. Some of y'all might have seen me on that late night video. I went out there and showed y'all the camper room. The refrigerator wasn't working. And
Hey, Judith.
there was some stuff in there that needed to be got out. Man, I laid down and forgot about that stuff. But I laid down. Time I laid down, I thought about it. And I went out there and got that stuff out of that refrigerator. I wasn't gonna be able to just me already knowing that. I wasn't gonna be able to. No, they didn't get it fixed.
Thank you, Diana. No, he wasn't able to fix it today. And,
He said it.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Well, all I know is he said he's got to get in touch with another man and give Danny the number. And if that man can't do what needs to be done, we'll have to get a new refrigerator.
Somebody more of an expert on that type. Them camper refrigerators, they made to run off electric or propane.
It does look good, Miss
Yeah.
Willie Joyce.
Now he checked Stevens too. He showed me what he thought was wrong with Stevens. But that ain't he's not an expert on that kind of thing, refrigerator, stuff like that. But he showed me what he thought Steven needed, but since the other man's gonna come, I figured I'd just let the other man check Stevens too.
Hey, Miss Pam. Miss Sharon, Miss Joanne.
Tim,
Hmm?
where's my beautiful cup that somebody sent me?
It's right there on the board.
I'm dog if I see.
We only got one board. Danny wants y'all to see his cup that somebody sent him.
I can't tell her name because she's one of my girlfriends.
But she knows who sent it.
She knows who sent it.
And he loved his little note.
I sure did.
And I did mine too.
That's one of the kind that holds stuff warm and cold a long time, ain't Tim?
Yeah. That's right, John. That, like Steven's got, is just for drinks. It's not big enough to hold nothing. That's why he lost his hamburger meat. I cooked it. He left it in the refrigerator 3 days now. It was all fair and love of
It's time for
war.
it to go.
It was time to be cooked. So I made chili out of it. He ain't act like he missed it since then, since that day, but he sure act like he missed it that day. But he ate chili.
Did he want the money for it?
No, he didn't ask for the money for it.
He didn't go tell Grandma on you or nothing?
No, he was just fine.
You know, he will do that, you know. Go tell Grandma.
Slim Twiggy, to tell you the truth, no ma'am, I have not hung it yet. But I have decided where I'm going to hang it.
What's that,
But
Tim?
the cross that Slim Twiggy sent me
Oh, yeah.
with the clothespins.
Yeah.
But I have not got it hung yet. I wait on the men around here to do stuff, but I am going to get it hung. So by the next video, you can ask me that, and I can tell you yes, ma'am. But I didn't want to tell you a story because it's not hung yet.
The men stay pretty busy.
But I love it.
And there is such thing as we rest sometimes.
Uh-oh, Double M wants to see it. Yeah, I'll go get it, Double M.
Hey, just tell me where it's at, I get it.
I'll go get it. It's on my dresser. It's wrapped up
You know-
in bubble wrap.
You know, Bob Barker don't actually go load boxes in people's cars when they win prizes. So you just sit there and let me get it.
It's on my dresser. It's wrapped in that bubble wrap. It's beautiful. It's purple, and it's made with black clothespins. And
Hey, I don't see no clothespins.
you got to unwrap it first.
Is this it?
That's it. Slim Twiggy, he said, I don't see no clothespins. I said, you gotta unwrap it.
Oh! Oh! There is clothespins on it, ain't it?
Here it is. I just have not got it hung yet. But isn't it beautiful? Look. But it's made out of clothespins. Okay, lay it back over there because I don't want nothing to happen to it until we get it hung up. But I promise you, I will get it hung up. I bought me one that has a nail on it. I haven't got it hung yet, but he was checking it out good.
Yeah, what that's made out of, that's what you make subwoofer boxes out of there. It's real hard wood.
I love it, and I am going to get it hung up. So you just bear with me, Slim Twiggy. Oh, there's Poppy, and Miss Judy, and Miss Colette, Miss Bernice. See, I missed some of y'all.
Me and Tammy watched Steve and a half a day. Steve, didn't they there doing that stuff?
Yeah, mine with the nail on it, Just Rabbit, I got from Teen Challenge. Yeah, we watched them doing that dozing now. That Hollywood, he's something special. Him and Miss Patty both. Hey,
Sue.
Hey, Miss Sue.
We was kind of wanting to go to Best Buy.
Miss Della.
I went and looked online. You know, I've been wanting one of them tablets. Now Grandma done got one. Hey, Southern Belle. And, we didn't never make it, y'all.
You see John Ray's comment?
I do that every day, Danny.
Do you know what he's talking about?
I forgot.
You said we was watching Steven.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
Hey, sometimes when I play them drums, it kind of makes me tired the next day. If I'm playing them 4 hours. Yeah, I think I was down there. Yeah, I went down there to Mama's and stuff.
I got you, Crystal.
And I went to Walmart, too, y'all.
Man.
I didn't even tell y'all, but I went out there to Walmart to look at their tablets. They didn't have but 2 on display, and they was kind of little. They wasn't very big ones. I'd like to have one. I don't need one bigger than Steven, but I'd like to have one at least as big as Steven's.
Hey, Charles. Hey, Poppy. Crystal, I understand. It's easy to get kind of discouraged. I had a couple of days, go on, Bug. I had a couple of days where I got a little down.
Discouraged about what, Tim?
About having to have this surgery. She says she's got to talk to the surgeon about another surgery.
I would hate for that to, I think I would just let my shoulder hurt.
No, you wouldn't.
I believe I would, Timmy.
Not if you couldn't do nothing with it.
Well, I just might not do nothing with it.
But I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to do a lot with it afterwards. The pond does look amazing, Miss Bernice. Ooh.
Yeah, I was telling Tim this morning that Chris is a perfectionist, y'all. Anything he does, he could actually quit and be all right.
You see what Monique's telling you?
What? Oh, I wouldn't? Okay, I ain't gonna...
Speaking of the second person that needs it.
Yep. But, hey, y'all, that Chris he's a Hollywood, he's a perfectionist, y'all. He could have quit like 30 minutes before he did, or probably an hour. And like just told Grandma to go out there and rake it a little bit long here and there, but like he just just keep on, and then I guess y'all seen it come up here and scrape our driveway too.
Yeah. John, I can't lay flat on my back and sleep either. I can't breathe. Or I feel like I can't.
I hear Tammy in there sometime. I'd go in there and cut the light on. She's making noise. I said, what's going on in here? She said, I try to lay this way, and I try to lay that way, and I try to lay that way. I could hear her making noises. And I could tell, like I know when she's sleeping and when she ain't. I can just tell y'all.
Aw, that's sweet, Dublin. Aw.
The dogs start barking, and I figured out what they say. It's none of your business what we're doing in it. That's what the dog's saying, y'all.
Aw.
Come on back in there and watch midget wrestling.
I wish you'd kill that little bug that
Where's
keeps
he at?
flying around.
I don't see no bug.
Well, trust me, he flying around.
Did y'all know that last night that Richard Sharp, White Earth, come over to the concert? And
Hey,
you know,
Jody.
Steven's up there singing. And like I get tired of saying do this and do that sometimes. But I was kinda waiting for him to bring Sharp up, and let him sing, and he never did, and Sharp just waved and said bye.
Now, Stephen asked him if he wanted to sing.
Oh, he did?
Stephen asked him, and I asked him too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Stephen walked over to him and asked him.
I thought it was funny that he didn't ask him.
Yeah, no, he asked him, and he said no.
What was I doing?
And then I asked him, he was playing the drums.
Oh.
Remember when you was playing the drums and Stephen didn't have a singing part and Stephen walked off? He walked over there and asked Richie.
Oh.
And then I asked him too. And he said no.
My favorite song was I Bite Your Face Off.
Mary Ann said Stephen even gave him a mic.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't see it, John. I didn't hear it. I just thought it was strange he didn't ask him to sing.
Uh-oh, Dublin's got balloons. Crystal's telling her happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dublin.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dublin.
Oh, Monique told her.
I hadn't seen no shirt today. Have I, Tammy?
No, Bloomin', he got a black one from you yesterday, and he wore it last night. But now, Stephen ain't been to no post office or nothing today. He's been out there at that pond.
Yeah, the post office closed at 12 here.
Yeah, so if that's not the shirt that you're talking about, Bloomin', then he hadn't got it.
I don't
yet.
think she's talking about that black shirt.
Yeah, because she saw the concert last night, didn't she?
Hey, you welcome, Luna. Yeah, Bloom was in there. He's supposed to be getting a really pretty black one with red embroidered on it. No, we ain't seen that.
No, he ain't got that one yet.
It might be at the post office, Bloom. I don't think Stephen had a chance to go today.
John Ray.
He usually goes every day, but Hollywood was down there doing that work this morning. And y'all, to tell y'all about Hollywood, that pipe was about $500, and he bought that too. He done all the work, and then he bought the pipe too, which was about $500. And Chris is a construction company. Hollywood is a construction company. But I was kind of thinking, like, man, if you were to call about any construction company, they'd probably charge you $5,000. At least $4,000. Bringing all that stuff out there, that equipment out there.
Bless your heart, Miss Janice.
Yeah, so Jordan Ray said $6,000. And he wouldn't even take the money for, Stephen told me, he wouldn't even take the money for the pipe. I said, why? Why, Stephen? He said, 'cause he wanted to help her out. But he's going to have to take the money for that pipe, 'cause I'm gonna get him to take. We ain't gonna let him go in the hole, y'all.
That's how family rolls.
And he wasn't ill doing it, like he didn't want to do it. He done it with pleasure, And then work extra hard and longer than he should have.
Yeah, Chris does have a heart of gold, John Ray.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Him and Miss Patty are exceptional people.
And I know most of y'all know that is Ed Higgs' brother-in-law. Hollywood and Ed Higgs' is brother-in-laws.
Yeah, Monique said Hollywood would refuse to take any money from Grandma Danny. He said, y'all are family.
Yeah, but doing the work's one thing, but there's no way we can let him buy the pipe.
Well, I understand that. But he's still not going to take it.
Yeah, boy, he's got to take that money for that pipe, y'all. He's got to take that.
Yeah, John Ray says it's all about making it right.
I will wear your shirt, Blooming. You know I got to wear my girlfriend's shirt if she sees me, you know.
Shoot, yeah. And you'll get to see it too, Bloomin'. Because if it comes this week, he'll have it on Friday night.
Shoot, man, I might go to town and go to the grocery store. I put a good-looking shirt on.
Yeah, he scraped our driveway again. He sure did, Michelle.
One day, Danny, pay it forward for a roof repair. You might have to explain that to me unless Tammy can.
I can.
What?
It probably won't be for a roof repair. In other words, you do something for somebody too and don't charge them.
Oh, yeah, but, man, I have a lot, but, yeah, I have.
Bring Chris and
But
family
we
out
ain't
for a
talking about
beautiful
me,
meal
we talking about
with
Hollywood.
Grandma.
Hey, George.
Guess who has to give the money to Princess C? That's the only way Hollywood will take the money.
Am I shaking the camera, Tammy?
I am.
Oh.
I didn't realize it until you said that. Chloe's a little hard to hold. John said he don't charge anyone for his help. Bless your heart, John.
I used to buy
I don't either.
my ex so many clothes. He told me to stop.
Oh. Well, Bloomin', you sure have very good taste.
I want Chris, I want Hollywood to get the money, and then if he wants to donate it, he can. But I don't want him to buy that pipe. Man, it's about $500. And he makes good money and all that, but he still ain't got no money tree in the backyard, y'all. He has to work for it.
Look, I told y'all Chloe was sleeping. She was ready for her nap. Hey, Diana.
That's the one that gets up there with me on the couch. There you go.
Let me see if I can hold this with this hand. Oh, God.
Hey, Jamie, you ain't got much longer before you got to have that surgery. What day is it?
March the 6th. I
I
got
don't know.
one more weekend. Oh,
Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand that, Tammy.
if you're going to be able to stand it. You hear that, Monique?
No, man, that's replace your shoulder?
Yeah. It's a lot different from the other surgery. They don't even want me to move my shoulder frontwards, backwards, sideways, or nothing until I get therapy. And they don't want me to move it at all at home.
I'm telling you, Tim, I think I'd rather my shoulder stayed in the spot it's in.
Well, baby, you hadn't because it hurts. It's unbearable. There's that little bug.
Oh, where? Oh,
You can only see him when he's in front of the TV screen.
That don't sound good. Replace your shoulder?
Well,
You should have just told me he's gonna go operate on it, Tammy. You should.
No, I mean, I can show you the book in there with all the
No,
details in it.
But you should have just told me he was gonna get your
It's
shoulder operated on.
It's a titanium ball, and it's heavy. I told him, I said, Lord, I said, I'll gain 4 or 5 pounds when you put that in my arm. And the lady said, yeah, you will. She said, you'll gain weight. And it fits upside a little plastic piece.
Are you having any chest pain, Tammy?
No,
Have you done that anymore since that night that,
no. I'm rubbing my chest. I mean, I have pain, but it's all to do with this shoulder. It's not like chest pains. Feels good to be loved. I know who that is. But yeah, yes, that is hurting. We talking about you, son. It's good stuff, though.
I took a nap while Stephen was on, woke up. I said, is he still on? It ain't. Stephen ain't out there. Stephen ain't out there. Tell him, Tim.
Somebody's out there.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Grandma.
oh, I see him.
I
So
know
they,
somebody was.
hey, they won up to me then, didn't they, Tim? Come on
Uh-huh.
in, sit down, Grandma.
Come on,
Hey,
sit
what a
down
nice-
and rest.
What a nice surprise.
Come on. You ain't doing what?
Look, what a nice surprise, y'all.
I'm doing all right, great.
Are you wore out from
Yeah,
the
well-
ditch hunting? Get down,
What?
lady. From the
Hey,
cleaning the pond and.
Oh, I ain't done nothing to it. Oh,
Hey, y'all. Tell Grandma hey.
oh, I look awful, y'all.
No, you don't.
I do too.
Grandma, you do not look awful. You always look pretty.
Oh, good gracious.
You can get you some rest in a little while, take you a nap.
I done took a nap.
Oh, well, you might have to get another one.
What y'all do?
We just trying to make a video. We just talking about what a good job Chris done, and
Oh, my goodness.
then he come up here and done the driveway.
He did?
He did. See, Luna Beck said you're beautiful, Miss Helen.
Oh. Thank you.
Hey,
I mean,
okay.
y'all don't have to say that because I know better.
Hello, Grandma, you beautiful, gorgeous lady, says Miss Teresa.
Oh, y'all, I ain't done much today.
Is your head still hurting?
It stopped.
Lady, don't scratch Grandma.
She's okay. She wants me to pet
That's
her.
a nice surprise Grandma come up here.
It sure is.
My real tree's rolling up here. Y'all like my shirt?
Oh, yes. That's a camouflage in.
It is. I'm trying to hide. Oh. Miss Crystal said that her brother died. He was the one that needed the liver transplant that we had been praying for.
Oh, my.
And the Lord took him home.
Oh, well, thank the Lord. It's hard to leave you. You know your loved one has passed away, but it's great to know where they are.
Hey, I thought y'all was gonna sleep on the boat. Stephen talking about headed to the lake, got a house rented for the night with a dock, Hodge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Made us think they was gonna sleep on the boat.
Well, we knew they was going to the lake, but we didn't know if it was public knowledge or not. You know.
Well, he put it on here, so it's public knowledge now.
Okay.
Hey, if you don't want it told, don't post it. Because I'll be reading the comments before I realize it.
I'm jealous of Steve.
no, you don't.
Yeah, I am. He goes all the time.
Yeah, he
Well, you
probably,
don't even want to.
that's right. Yeah, he probably will be going live later, so we had to jump up here while we had a break when we already was going to the lake, while we had a break to get on.
I seen Stephen's views finally calming down. I done thinking we just might not, Tammy might not do one day, but I seen his views start calming down.
Yes, Bloomin' and Miss Patty. They all went.
Oh, Lord, y'all. She come down there this morning, brought egg sandwiches to all of them.
It looked like bacon, egg, and cheese
Or
sandwich.
something other like that. I didn't
That
know.
thing was stacked. That high looked like.
I was thinking Patty might come over there and bring one to me laying on the couch, but she didn't.
That's because you wasn't down there working. He had an egg McMuffin. I saw that he got some breakfast when I carried the babies to the pet scent this morning.
Oh, what they get? Where?
They got trimmed.
Oh, they
Come here,
did?
Chloe. Where you at? Chloe, come show Grandma. Come here, Cricket.
Well, they all right.
They laying down. I put Chloe down because she was.
They mad 'cause you got Grandma up here.
Oh, Miss Tina, congratulations. Her son and his wife and little Emily are there visiting. Give little Emily some sugar. Emily,
Yeah.
some sugar for me.
I got a picture of one of them youngers. Somebody sent me a picture of one of them.
Hummingbird feeders up. It's time because they come in March.
Is it, Mom?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fitting to be March too, ain't
John Ray says he put his up. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. I had to put you down there for a minute.
Oh, they look like different puppies.
Yeah, so Jada fixed us up, Grandma.
it? When you come and sit down here, Mom, you're supposed to hold the dog.
Well, they wasn't here.
She held Chloe before.
They look like different. Here comes one. Which one is that one?
That's Cricket.
Oh.
Silver
She-
Potter. I want some snow. Y'all send me some.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Tammy, don't be talking
Just
that way.
enough to make a snow angel.
Well,
I see that, Monique, and I thought it was you that sent it.
snow would kill my apple blooms.
It's a picture of Miss Tina's grandson, Ryder.
I'll show it to you in a minute.
I
Here
seen it.
come one.
Oh, you did?
Stephen
Oh,
showed it to me on his phone.
He's trying to get over there. They ain't got no hair at all.
Hey,
Jada fixes them up.
They're pretty.
hey, y'all hold the dogs and I do a thumbnail. I done got one, but I do another.
Yeah, 'cause the one with the dogs will be better.
Let me see if I can get this one up here.
All right, Chloe.
I thought it was Monique.
Oh, Cricket, be still. You got it?
Oh, I'm still looking.
He's looking.
Yeah, that.
Aw.
I don't know. Tammy's doing the Bugs Bunny smile. Don't do the Bugs Bunny.
I can't help it. Okay.
You done it?
She done the Bugs Bunny smile.
Can't help it.
Got her glasses on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute, wait. Yeah, okay. All right.
Are
all right.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
We can quit smiling.
We know you're supposed to smile, Grandma.
Not all the time.
Look at Cricket. Cricket don't like her picture too. Look at her. Look at her in the thing there.
Yeah, she don't
Her heart's
cooperate.
just a beat.
I have to have these on to read
Oh,
what
Cricket ain't so sure about all this stuff
to
now.
read what I'm writing down.
Well, I was looking at the dog in this picture over here, and that's Tammy. And I'm on the other side. I don't even know what she
Way
I was-
backwards.
Cricket is me. Chloe is Stephen.
Oh.
Look at Cricket. She don't know about that.
Kick it. Kick it. Is Daddy messing with you? I have to have my glasses on so I can see what I write down here.
Hey, as much as y'all smiling here, I believe I could like just use this for a thumbnail for 2 or 3 weeks. Like different ones in.
Well, keep on smiling. Hey, I like that song, John Ray.
Yeah, that song ain't on karaoke, y'all.
Oh. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. And subscribe. Subscribe.
She said, who is am I, who's it I'm in? She's looking up here. Look at that over there with his little feet.
Bloomin' wants to know if she sends you and Steven some jackets, will you wear them just a few minutes at the concert?
Hey, anything you say, is the answer is automatic yes.
Y'all, that's a miracle. Y'all
It is.
seeing a miracle over here.
Trust me, he loves y'all.
You mighty right.
Oh,
Anything Bloomin' does?
Yeah.
Uh,
You gotta smile and say yes, ma'am, don't you?
I got you, Miss
yes, ma'am.
Peggy.
Yes, ma'am.
Did y'all ever get hot last night?
I did a little bit, but not bad.
You did.
But
Yeah.
Stephen wore his long sleeve shirt the whole night.
Well, I can understand why, myself, because
Oh, I really wasn't playing hard last night,
Well, Grandma was cold. She's always cold.
I mean I could stand it for a pretty good little bit.
I'm
but
gonna
then
have
I
to get you a little electric blanket so we
cold.
can plug it in.
I got one that I use at the house. I could bring it. I read.
You won't believe it, but I lost her.
Hey, Sherry, you didn't lose a thumbnail.
But I found it.
Oh, he has lost a thumbnail.
I
That
found
means we need to smile again
No, I found it.
with my Bugs Bunny smile.
I found it.
I was looking in that thing and not that a while ago when I was seeing.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm on this side.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it don't take much to confuse me,
Oh, it don't me either,
especially
Grandma.
whenever I have a bad night.
Hey, Annabelle, we still praying for you, Shug.
Grandma, how'd you like the song? I bite your face off.
I didn't hear that.
Danny
You didn't?
loves that song.
That don't sound good to me.
I loved it.
It don't, but Danny loves that song. I mean, he'll get over there and he'll play it and he'll just be laughing and smiling.
Every time I hear that, I bite your face off. I always think about Steve.
I can't imagine a song by that name.
I hear you, Luna.
Danny,
Huh?
me and Patty was down there talking, and she's a McCoy, and my granddaddy was a McCoy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking about that, and she was telling me, we just got to talking about all kinds of stuff, and she said something about her mama was a Dukes. And I said, why? I went to school with a boy, and Marvin, and we was all friends with a Dukes boy, and his name was Plunky Dukes.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, that's my mama's brother.
Aw.
Right.
And he's still living, and he lives in Atlanta. I could not believe. I said, his name was Plunky Dukes, but I don't think that was his real name. She said, yes, that's his real name. And he's still living, and I wanted her to let him know that I'm still living, and I am shocked to find out that her mama and Plunky were
Say-
sisters and brothers.
Say when they named him that day, they just didn't feel good or something.
I've never heard of nobody in the world named
Name
Plunky
that.
Dukes. I thought that was just a nickname. She said, no, that's his real name. Plunky Shade, I think she said.
Yeah.
That was my granddaddy's nickname, Shade.
So they just didn't feel like thinking of a good name that day.
Miss
Dang, don't be talking about people.
Miss Teresa, I wrote that down. I'm still praying for the baby. I sure am. I wanted you to know I seen it.
So she was going to try to get in touch with him and tell him about me. And I couldn't believe it. I said, he'll remember me unless he's got Alzheimer's or something, She said his wife has it, but he doesn't have it. He'll remember it.
Uh-huh.
Because Marvin and him they hung around together all the time. They lived up Wrightsville Road, and I could not get over that.
Hey, Miss Elaine.
I like to know about people and what their names. She told me Dukes, and I could, there ain't that many Dukes.
Charles has got some Dukes on his side of the family.
Oh, he has? Where's? Oh, he probably don't. Well, it's just a lot of people on here live way off and don't have that. But he lives in Atlanta. This dog is shaking like she's cold.
She might be, but she shakes a little bit
She might
anyway.
be, because she used to all that hair.
Yeah, they usually do shake whenever they get their hair cut.
Well, she's shaking all over.
When you finish working on that, I want you to go back and see what Miss Michelle's prayer request was.
And there was a Duke's woman that lived down there. She had a boy about your age, Danny, that lived down there where you turned to go to Woodle Mill at that red light.
I know what you're talking about.
Steve Dukes and Deborah Dukes.
Yeah. But her name was, I don't remember what her name was, but she lived on the right side of the road. I don't know whatever happened to her. There used to be a spaghetti house right there on the other side of the road where that pharmacy is now.
Yes,
You remember
ma'am.
that, Danny? A spaghetti house.
I don't remember that.
It was 2-story. It was kind of, that's what they called it. It wasn't a spaghetti house, I don't think. But
Well, I know that they was I worked on a 2-story building there, but it wasn't a restaurant.
oh, well, it wasn't no restaurant.
Oh, it wasn't?
I don't know why they called it spaghetti house, but
Yeah, well, I know what you're talking about then. So they just called it spaghetti? I mean, that's...
spaghetti house is what we called it. And I didn't never know what it was and didn't know why they called it that.
Miss Darlene, I saw your question. Thank you. I became diabetic, so I had to lose some weight. I had to change my eating habits. Now, if I can just keep it off.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of it. Oh, this
Michelle
dog's
wanted
laying
prayer
back.
for her back. Thank y'all. Thank you, Tony Z. I got you, Michelle. I had wrote your name down. I just missed what it was for.
What I need to do, Grandma, is challenge you and get one over here to fact check everything. And let me and you see who can remember the best.
They want to know what a spaghetti house is.
I remember better than you do.
I'll beat you up, Grandma.
You can't even go back to my memories.
That's one contest I can't be in.
I had a good picture of him, but Chloe wasn't smiling in it.
Chloe?
Mm-hmm. I
She
had a
was
good one of
probably
y'all, but I didn't have a
sleeping.
good one of Chloe. She wasn't smiling.
Well, she's probably sleeping.
She's sleeping right now with her eyes open. Looks like.
I
Miss
think
Jones?
I think I might get Tammy tonight. Let's watch Unforgiven again.
No, that's okay.
No, man, we watch Unforgiven.
What's that?
We're, let's see, 62 years old. Won't be long and he'll be 63. And we have probably watched Unforgiven. Well, no, that'll be exaggerating a little bit.
Well, we'll watch Die
I was
Hard.
going to say we probably have watched it every year.
We'll watch Die Hard then.
She's asleep. Or she was.
She was.
Oh, we'll watch the
I
good.
shook her.
We'll watch the good, the bad, the ugly.
I don't know my eyes. I don't know what a spaghetti house looks like.
I do.
I don't know if there was a restaurant in it at one time.
I think it's tore down.
Oh,
Man, your
really?
daddy, your granddaddy used to live over there, like where she's talking about one of them buildings.
It's over there where that pharmacy, what's that, Tommy?
Michael's,
My,
where the restaurant used to be. They named Edenfields.
What? You know where that pharmacy is in East Dublin?
Michael's Pharmacy.
Yeah, that's right where it was.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of down in a hole, and it was up. Had 2 or 3 stories.
Oh, I didn't know that was a restaurant. I remember
Well,
the building.
I don't know if it was a restaurant or where it was just called a spaghetti house. For some reason, but it's gone now. It's a pharmacy, nice pharmacy there.
Thank you, Dottie.
Hey, Tammy, ain't she talking about where they had the Edenfields restaurant?
No.
Where's she talking about?
You know where George Garnto's office was?
Yeah.
In that row of buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, the little slushy place they put there in that little, where they used to have a
No.
car lot. There's a road right there beside that, where Souls keeps his tree stuff.
Yeah.
No, that ain't where I'm talking about.
Well, that's right where Michael's Pharmacy. It's right beside Michael's
Grandma,
Pharmacy.
you gotta make up your
Michael's
mind with.
Pharmacy wasn't there then.
I know.
That's where that place was.
I know. I was actually fixing to get to that part.
Grandma, you can't
On the
change your
other
mind
side
every
of the
5 minutes.
road
Wait a
is
minute.
where that house was, where the pharmacy is now.
It's right there at that red light.
Yeah.
Go into the Willow Mill, take a left. Go
Hey,
to the Willow.
that's where I said. That's where Edenfields restaurant
Well, she's
used
talking
to
about
be.
a slushy, and
I don't remember no Edenfields restaurant.
Yeah, we used to go eat there.
I don't remember one
I don't
either.
remember. I'm sorry, I don't
You don't
remember.
remember when we used to get out of church and go eat it up there?
Uh-uh.
Right.
See, I told y'all I couldn't be in this contest because I can't remember.
I
don't
mean,
remember.
you think about the same place, Mom.
Yeah, we just saying it different.
But I wish you would quit changing your mind, Grandma, every time somebody's right. So, I do wish that.
I wish you'd behave.
Oh. I remember when Graham's Landscape was across from there. He was my dad's best friend.
What was that?
I did too.
Popeyes.
Right.
It was right across from Popeyes on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
And what was it before it was Popeyes?
I don't know.
Hardee's.
Huh?
It used to be Hardee's.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was.
See, I'm a mastermind, Grandma.
I hear you, Just Rabbit.
And that's the people that made biscuits in the morning, and a lady that worked in our department would stop over there and get all of us at the Willow Mill some biscuits every morning when we went in at 6 o'clock. And we was eating a biscuit, and one of us, wasn't me, found a Band-Aid in her biscuit.
Oh, that wasn't
stopped there.
good.
That's a new one on me, there.
That stopped. Well, you didn't ever know about it.
Well, that's easy enough to happen, I guess.
Yeah, they had a Band-Aid on their finger and they was making that biscuits. That Band-Aid come off, but that stopped our eating biscuits.
They should have been
From
wearing
there.
gloves.
That's right, they should have.
Miss Bernice said, that is gross. Yeah, it would have been.
Get a hickory.
Daddy called up there one time.
And tan Danny's hide.
We was playing poker and Daddy ordered like 25 biscuits. And then everybody decided they didn't want to eat there, they wanted to eat somewhere else.
We had a spaghetti house in Southern California. I ate there once, and that was enough for me. Godfrey wasn't impressed with the spaghetti house.
You better not been to no California.
Oh, you need to worry, I hadn't. I hadn't hardly been out of the state of Georgia.
You know, when I lived in Dublin before I got married, I'd never come to East Dublin because we didn't have a car. We couldn't walk to East Dublin and, cross the river bridge and all that stuff. You stayed on the other side where you could walk wherever you had to go.
But East Dublin was a bad place to be, right?
It was pretty rough. They kind of Dublin side versus East Dublin
Yeah.
side.
Until the people what they used to call East Dublin. a long time ago.
All right, Luna Beg. That'll
Well,
be
guys, I
awesome.
know.
Hmm?
I know. I'm still think we need to bet some money on this, all
I
this
ain't
stuff.
betting no money on you.
Tell them what. Tell them what they used to have the nickname for each of them.
I don't remember.
Booger Bottom.
Oh, I didn't never know that.
Daddy told me
I
that's.
remember that now since you said it.
The Red Circle was over here in East Dublin. That was a sold alcohol, and that's where everybody went to drink and stuff. It's where that
And they had the
barbecue place
best
now.
barbecue back then.
Yeah. We used to go there on Sunday.
Who did?
Me and Tony.
Oh, well, I thought you was talking about me and you. I
Hey,
ain't,
we couldn't do me and you like just get your billfold out. We'd do me and you and Will.
we'll do tell the truth.
Well,
That's
I will,
right, Tommy
I will
Z.
be
That's
telling
what
the
he
truth.
said, Booger Bottom.
That were on this side of the river, y'all, we live on. That's where all the clubs was.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a barbecue place just past the river bridge, where that man that I bought that car from had it. It was a barbecue place, and it was a drive-in, and it was named Dixie Pig.
Hey, Dina, I missed you, but I see Monique telling you, hey. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Grandma.
is Dina, your sister, on here?
Well, Monique says she was.
Oh, hey, Dina.
Dina can remember better than I can.
My sister couldn't remember as good as me.
Huh? Do what, Mom?
My sister couldn't remember as good as I could.
I
Well,
really
can't-
never.
I can't remember.
I really never seen nobody remember as good as you. I mean, like you put the school teachers to shame.
School teachers, what's that got to do with it?
Well, you know they supposed to be smart, you know.
Oh, well, just 'cause you can remember don't mean you're smart.
Miss Tammy Beck, I don't doubt that one bit. She says she worked for Hardee's for, I think she said 10 years, and she says she was the best drive-through girl, and I believe that.
Mom, do you remember when the Dairy Queen used to make big hamburgers?
Yeah, I remember way back. That Dairy Queen's been there a long time.
Yeah, it used to be you just walk up to a window.
Yeah.
And they wasn't even they wasn't an
No,
inside
you,
place to
you
eat.
couldn't go inside. You just walked up to the window and got what you got.
Luna says she's great at poems about God, too. That's
Oh,
awesome,
poems.
Miss
Yes,
Tammy.
it is. Somebody run into that Dairy Queen in the front of it. I got a picture of it down there at the house.
You remember the shrimp boat? Yeah, I remember that. I remember
I
you telling me
do.
about it.
Man, I
You remember
love
the shrimp boat in Dublin?
Yeah.
Did you know in Millersville there's a shrimp boat?
I didn't.
I didn't
I
either.
sure it, because I ate there.
Man, I
Well, that-
loved the shrimp boat.
Oh, I did too. They cooked the best
Hush puppies.
hush puppies and chicken. They fried chicken too. They had shrimp.
Mm,
It was a building that looked like a boat, y'all.
Yeah, it was.
And it was real good. Man, they had where you go in there, you call in and order. Ain't had no place to eat.
Yeah.
You call in and order, and that was
Hey, Dana, I see you now.
where
Hey,
you
Dana.
where you go in to pay was smaller than our kitchen right there.
Yep.
Man,
That little bug again.
I mean, I reckon it's like maybe a single wide trailer or something with them on.
I think so. It was right behind your grandmother's
Mm-hmm.
house. They used to take fish and stuff over there, and they'd fry them for them.
We used to go on the weekends on Fridays and get shrimp and chicken. Didn't we, Dana? We loved the shrimp boat.
They had pulley bones. They had a plate that you could buy, just pulley bones,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a potato in it. We used to order from the woolen mill, and one of the crazy ladies that we worked in there, she said she ordered a baked potato and chicken pulley bones. And she said, "Oh, I got a football potato." It was a big old potato. She called it a football potato. she was a little bit.
I'm trying to think of the man that ran it. It was
I know.
Robenny and
Huh?
Miss Dawn Wood's daddy, but I can't remember his name.
I can see his face,
I
but
can
I can't
too.
remember his
I can
name.
see his face plain as day, but I can't remember his name.
I got a question for y'all and Mom and Grandma. And I already know Tammy's answer from like us just talking.
I got you, Luna. Your sister writes poems.
Your dog is
It don't seem like to me food as good as it used to be, Mom. How about you?
Well, no, it don't. But people went to more trouble back then than they do now. Everything's fast now and don't have the flavor like it used to have. People used to get butter beans, buy butter beans, shell them, cook them, and have corn just off the get the shucks off and cream it. And
You don't ever eat corn like the way you cook it. You don't ever get corn like that nowhere.
Well, cloverleaf used to fix it, and it used to be good, but you can't find it in there now to save your life.
I got somebody here, y'all, that I stopped it. Now, these people know what they talking about. Janice Hunter, do y'all know them?
I don't
From
know.
where?
I mean, I know the name.
All right, let me read you the comment. There used to be a barbecue place in East Dublin, and they had the biggest sandwiches I ever seen.
I know where that.
Show enough a llama.
A llama.
I think they were called Show Nuff.
They were.
They were.
Who said that?
Except they saying Hugh Collins owned it.
Janice Hunter.
Hugh
Wait,
Collins.
wait.
No, Hugh Collins owned the Dairy Queen.
Well, she's got DQ here.
Elmer Page owned,
They called that the llama, Janice.
and Elmer Page owned
But-
Yeah, he did.
But she knows that Hugh Collins owned
the Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Sure
Okay.
did.
Well, she's definitely been around.
She knows something.
Is
Don't
she from Dublin?
I don't know. Janice Hunter.
Was that her maiden name? No.
That's her YouTube name, Mom. I don't know no more than you.
Oh, I kind of cried, don't
I just, yeah. She always likes to know.
Holly
But,
said her daddy used to fix a big pot of cream corn off the cob, and it was good.
I? Oh, that's the best stuff. And butter beans and fried okra.
That man that owned the Dairy Queen, Hugh Collins, he made that Dairy Queen better, y'all. Anytime you go up there, he would be up there wiping tables and
Oh,
stuff.
his wife done. I was working this woman. You know who his wife is?
I roofed her house one
His
time,
wife
but I don't.
was Miss Sue,
Who?
Ronnie Mullis's sister.
Ronnie,
Oh, really?
Ronnie
Yeah.
Mullis' sister.
The singing man?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and
Well, I
Miss
would
Sue
know.
was brother and sister.
I went to their house one time, and that's the cleanest woman out of her house. She was continuously wiping and cleaning up at that Dairy Queen. You went in there,
Yeah.
she was
Hey,
over there
Johnny.
wiping tables and doing. She never sat around. She was going.
Hey, the
Yeah,
man too,
he
Mom.
done that
The
too.
man too.
Yeah, well, she's.
Hugh Collins, he did too.
I saw a friend request thing on Facebook about Hugh Collins, but I thought he died.
He did.
He
him
did.
and Miss Sue's both dead.
That
now.
already Tammy?
No, I don't think Sue is she?
Yes, she is too.
When did she?
She died.
Well, I can tell you that was a working woman and her husband, both of them. They wasn't sloppy. They was clean. They worked. They
Yeah,
hard.
she had cancer.
He
and
made
she
that a good
died.
place to eat, y'all.
They sure did.
He went in there and remodeled it and put a drive-through in there. It was just somewhere where you just walk up
Yeah.
to a little sliding glass thing and
Yes,
order.
I got a picture of it at the house where that car hit it and it was showing.
Thank you, Frankie. I can't say your
You know what?
name. I'm
You know
sorry.
what you ought to do on one of your videos, Grandma? You know that page where you got that old stuff in Dublin on Facebook?
Hey, Miss
The,
Linda.
the Facebook group of the old
Oh,
historic
yeah,
Dublin.
yeah.
You can do like I do if you ever seen my night shows. Turn the camera around to the TV, and with one of these little tripods, and you can. I think a lot of your viewers would enjoy that because of you so knowledgeable about everything.
Thank
The
you,
old
Miss
days.
Tina. Emily's fever's gone.
I'm gonna tell Stephen when I see him not to be down there filming your pond no more, cause there's a bunch of your not your pond, but the work Hollywood done. Cause there's a lot of your viewers that never see none of our stuff. Never. I thought you was out there gonna film it this morning.
I didn't even know they was out there.
I thought I seen you out there with a tripod one time.
Uh-uh.
You should have filmed some too, because I'm telling your viewers, a lot of them never see.
Stephen was doing it, so I just.
Yeah, but it's on his channel though. And I'm telling you, there's a bunch of them that will not come and watch us. I mean, about 4,000 or 5,000.
Miss Tina, I'm so thankful that Emily's feeling better.
Oh, here she
am.
is.
And that you get to see her.
Who?
Miss
Janice Hunter.
Janice, we lived in Dublin and East Dublin for several years.
What's her
Sue
name?
Collins was my sister-in-law.
Oh, the phone, we got
I
us a
worked
winner.
at the woolen mill while my husband was in Vietnam. I'm going to be 75 this year. What department at the woolen mill did you work at? Because Miss Helen's going to want to know.
And who's your
I
mom and daddy?
I work-
And where did you go to school at?
And what was your maiden name?
Oh,
We helping you out, Grandma.
Grandma, I
Come on,
better-
Miss Janice. Maiden name and what department?
Janice what?
No,
Her name
Hunter
is
now.
Hunter. Well, what was it then?
Well, I'm trying to find out, Grandma.
All right, I'm gonna send that to you on Facebook,
She's
Grandma.
younger than me.
Oh, yeah, I guess she
Yeah,
is,
but she
ain't
ain't but what, 10 years young?
Yeah, I was finna to say 1 year.
I'm
I'm
fitting
sorry.
to send you. I'm fitting to send it to you, Mom.
Everybody in the world worked at the woolen mill at one time or
Hey,
another.
that's-
You lived in Dublin.
She's right about
See,
that.
Grandma's excited now. She wants to know about you, Miss
And
Janice.
out of Dublin, people drive a long way to work at the woolen mill. I know some of them.
Yeah.
They live in Glenwood and down Alamo and down there. They all pull, drive a car and have a bunch of passengers to go to work.
Miss Janice, if there's anything you can add, feel free to add. Grandma likes to. Grandma likes to have people that she can kind of talk to like that.
Yeah, she is. She's waiting for. Did you work in Nathaniel or did you work in
Yeah,
Dublin?
Nathaniel's
what
where
was
I
your
worked.
maiden name? I worked in both of them.
Hey, y'all, here's the deal about the woolen mill. They had insurance there, good insurance, and they paid good. It didn't matter if you didn't have no education or not. It was a good place to work.
It was.
And like, if you and your husband worked there, y'all's insurance would be a 100%.
Yep. And when it closed down, you both lost your job at the
What
same
mill
time.
did she work in?
Well,
I
she
wanna
hadn't
know.
said yet, Miss Helen.
Oh. We jumping on her too fast, I guess.
I worked at the woolen mill too. Me and Tammy both did, y'all.
She don't want to track you down, Miss
Your
Janice.
daddy did too.
Yeah, Daddy did too.
Your daddy was at the woolen mill when I had.
Why was he work at the woolen mill? Because I know he knew how to cut meat all his life.
I don't know.
I guess same reason I done other things besides cut meat.
Yeah. We done scared poor Miss Janice off. She
Oh,
was.
I didn't want to do that.
I'm just kidding, Grandma.
She said, them people glad big on.
We harmless. We're just I'm nosy. I reckon you call it. But I just like to
Okay,
know
Miss
who
Kathy.
people are. And
Hey, I was a meat cutter too, Shannon. My daddy and all my kinfolks, even to this day, there's a lot of them cut meat. A lot of them, and
Your daddy's brother,
and
Ray.
yep, all of them know how to cut meat, and I know how to cut meat. I still know how to cut meat to
And
this day.
some of the grandchildren cut meat now.
Do they?
Yeah.
I ain't.
Pat,
Pat.
Well, Pat ain't a grandchildren, is he?
no, Pat's Ray's son, but
It was to Miss Hodges.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a grandma and granddaddy, but he was Ray's boy, so. Grandma was thinking about Miss Hodges. She had sons and grandchildren. that couldn't-
Grandma, let me ask you this. Like, we need to bet like $5
we
every.
ain't betting.
We need to bet like $5 every time we're gonna remember something. You remember when Tony was
Who gets
running?
it? Oh, you get.
You remember when Tony was running for a rooster and ran into the go-kart?
Yeah.
And you had to take him to get stitches?
Yeah.
I guess so, Miss Tina. I'll keep looking. I'm trying to look.
You remember that time you and him was in the front yard playing, and he was up in the tree, and he dropped the hammer on your head.
I heard that, Mom, but it wasn't me that the hammer hit.
It was you,
It
Danny.
wasn't me.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
I remember it.
I do too.
Well, you don't, because you
Hey,
the one come
hey,
in there
Miss
bleeding
Cindy.
and blood running down your face.
Man, I would have been going crazy if that thing would have hit me and blood
Well,
would
it
have.
was you.
It wasn't me.
It was you.
It wasn't me.
You won't never convince me ever, ever, ever.
Well, you're gonna be wrong forever and ever.
No,
'Cause
I'm not.
It's
wasn't me.
Danny's mom, Brad. I mean, Brian, excuse me.
What?
Miss Helen is Danny's mom.
They didn't know that.
Well, Brian didn't.
Well, these people come in here and they don't know. I guess I don't even think about that. That dog was just sleeping just like.
It's Cricket that ain't sure about all this setup up here yet. Well, Chloe don't care. Chloe likes Stephen.
I know it.
Chef Cat said it's hard to remember when you got the hammer.
Now, I remember, she just remembered wrong, y'all.
It was not Tony.
Yes, Grandma was a hall.
I
Hey,
sure.
you will not see no scar in my head.
Well, it might have growed over now. I remember it, Danny.
Oh,
Very-
wait. What did
Hey,
Miss
I remem-
Janice just say?
Hold the phone, we got some winner.
I missed the whole
I will
comment.
answer anything you want to know, Helen.
Oh!
I love you and your family.
Oh,
I found you a year ago, and you all have helped me in the death of my husband in 2018.
oh my goodness.
Well, right this minute, she wants to know Dublin or Nathaniel, and what was your maiden name?
And what shift did you work?
That-
We need to know what shift you work. We
Thomas was her maiden name.
we need to know the car
What was-
model.
Was she married when she worked there, or was she just single?
Yeah, she was married. I know from ESP. But we need to know the color of the car you drove, Kate.
Oh,
No,
hush,
we
Danny.
don't. She
No,
just
we-
wants to know if it was Dublin or Nathaniel.
My grandma can remember
Janice
the color of a
Thomas.
car, I imagine.
I knew it, Jan. I answered your question in an above response. Uh-oh. All right, Danny, scroll back.
Uh-oh, you missed it over here arguing.
Oh, let's see.
I had a good friend, Janice Thomas, that passed away.
I really need to let Tammy read this stuff because I am an old speed reader.
Tina
But-
Madden said, go up and look.
Okay, I'm looking. There.
Can you see
Hey.
that far?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Tammy got eyes like a hawk now. And we read that one.
Yeah,
We might have missed another.
yeah, I'm sure we did, because she says she answered the question.
Let me scroll back up.
All right, Miss Helen, you keep your eyes on that in case we need to answer
And
something.
what's her name?
Oh, well, Janice,
Oh, Janice.
I'm feeling good today, thank you.
Hey, Tim,
Hmm?
you scroll and let me tell them about Walmart last night. I went in Walmart, y'all.
Last
Oh,
night?
yeah. Well, it wasn't last night, but I went
I
yesterday.
was a Thomas, kin to the Davises, Rowlands. One of my sister-in-laws was the vice president of the CNS Bank. My brother-in-law was an insurance man. I worked in the Dublin side.
Oh. Well, I worked in Nathaniel's side.
We got you, Miss
But
June.
I know a lot of people that worked in Nathaniel Dublin side too. That was the first plant. There was two plants there, the Dublin and Nathaniel. Nathaniel was the newest one.
Miss Bernice said, look up, way up, because they all seen the comment.
Oh. And
We
now,
found it.
and now, no woolen mill is standing. It is flat. They just took it all down. The memories is all gone. No woolen mill, but that was a good place to work. You was warm and
You see Miss Gladys's comment? It's at the top.
Danny, your mom is always. Hey, that's right.
what is-
Always right.
Oh, I went
Got your
Walmart.
chef cat.
and there's a man asked me could he hold a cigarette.
You did.
Somebody
Yeah.
asked me that one time and then slapped me twice because I said I didn't smoke.
Who slapped you?
A boy in school.
He wasn't.
Well,
He wasn't happy, Mom. He wasn't happy after that.
What
you ought-
was a
you ought-
woolen mill?
You ought to done this right here. You want to hold this?
He done more than that.
I done
it's
worse
a
than that.
textile mill.
I done worse than that.
Oh, you did?
Y'all made cloth for the army and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, Navy.
Navy.
We met, and we might have done some Army too, but Dublin Mill done plain and dyed stuff. Nathaniel was plaid and made patterns in cloth.
Miss Bernice says she left you a message in Messenger.
Oh,
So
shoot.
she just said remind you to check it.
Hey, y'all gonna let me tell my Walmart story?
I
Yeah,
reckon go
yeah.
ahead. Prayer please for my
Hey.
family. I got you, Cindy.
So I got the cigarette out and handed to him. He said he didn't want me touching the footer.
Ah!
I said okay. And I lit it.
You what?
I lit it. He didn't get no ciggy.
He didn't get what?
He didn't get no ciggy. No
He
cigarette.
lit it and he smoked it instead of giving it to
Oh.
him.
He like talked me out of it.
Lunabeck, I see that's for Danny, but I don't necessarily agree with that one now.
Let me hold a cigarette. What is it, Tim? Like I'm ready to argue with somebody.
Lunabeck says, Danny, any woman is right.
Oh.
I don't necessarily agree with that, Lunabeck.
Hey, we know that's general rule, though.
Not in my world, it ain't. I
Uh,
know some of them.
Hey, I'll argue Tammy down there.
No, you won't, 'cause I don't argue with
I
you.
usually don't mess with Tammy too much, y'all. I really don't mess with her too much.
But he will mean. He'll say he wasn't the one that got hit in the head with a hammer, but
Yeah,
he
but-
was. He
Miss
but-
Janice has sent something else.
She sent me a super chat or something.
No, they're saying you're missing information
Well,
Miss
Tammy,
Janice
you
is
better be
sending.
paying attention.
Well, I'm trying to listen to y'all. Look at that. Write the prayer request down.
Oh, Miss Janice. All right.
Sharon, thank you.
Hey,
I
won't-
put Miss Debbie's son
Hey,
on the
Miss
prayer
Janice,
list.
won't you call in and we'll put you on the speaker?
And then you and Grandma can conversate.
Helen, I know Judy Brown, too.
I know her.
I do too.
Hey, Miss
She's a mess.
Janice, like if you're brave enough to get on here with me, asking the questions here,
He will get you all confused. I'll tell you that.
we'll put you on.
He'll make you where you don't know where you're coming or going.
I think Miss Janice could probably handle it.
Hey, Miss Janice, we'll put you on here if you want to. All you got to do is go to Facebook. I'll call you up. Like, I'm ready to ask some tough questions.
Luna, you see Miss Dublin's reply? You would change your mind real quick on that if I named some of them on here, but I'm not.
Tammy needs. Now, I get more views, I get more likes than this at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, baby, I can't help it.
You better tell them. You better get on your people, tell them.
I'm not going to get on to them. If they don't put 120 of the 328 like it, that's their option. I mean, I would love, we had a countdown the other night, and we had more likes than we did people on here, which was awesome.
Ask that girl, does she know Mildred Barker?
Oh, you asked her, Grandma.
Roger.
Like, you are a much better speaker than
Is
me.
that the same one that was Mildred Brown?
Yeah. Was. She still is, ain't she? She's still living.
I didn't say she was dead.
Well, you said was.
Was Mildred Brown. I knew her by Mildred Brown.
Well, she married a Brown, but she was a Barker.
But I figured that's who
And
you
she
had to be
lived on
talking about.
Lassiter Drive.
I'm not going to kill everybody off, Grandma.
Who, Grandma?
Miss Mildred that worked at the wilderness,
She's
so
been there
sweet.
100 years. She.
So sweet.
Yeah, she is a sweet lady. Hardworking.
Are you going to do a live tonight? He
I don't know.
needs to. He's got plenty of information.
I don't know, Tony. I need somebody to fuss with, like get Tammy on here and rake her over the coals or something. Get Grandma up out of bed and get her up here.
Miss Janice has a Facebook page.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, I know she does.
I send Grandma a friend request so she can accept it.
Hey, I told her that,
Yeah, you do.
Janice Hunter. Let me write that down. You can send her one, Grandma. Janice.
I don't know how to send no.
Well, she'll send you one and you can accept it.
Miss Helen, do you like
Janice Hunter.
your pond now? Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, I feel like I'm at the woods. I mean, it's just wide open, and I mean, it's cleaned up, and y'all, I cannot believe that hard work they done. They would not take no money.
okay, Slim Twiggy.
I give it to Stephen, and I told him to take it over. He said he's not gonna take it. I said, you take this money over there and you give it to him. Stephen come back with it, fold it over just like I give it to him. He would not take none of it.
He had to take that money though, Mom.
Well, how you gonna do that?
Well, you give it to me and
He's talking about for the pipe. He don't.
you give it to me and I'll make sure it gets in somebody's pocket. I'll make sure it gets in somebody's pocket.
I want it in Chris's pocket, not yours.
Huh?
You said somebody's pocket. I said,
Yeah, that was awesome what they did.
I'm telling you.
Oh, Julie's better. All right, Julie. I'm so glad you're better. Miss Helen, have you lit up your lighthouse?
It's one of those that
Solar?
solar. And last night it didn't light up, but sometimes you have to take something out of it, or a tab or something to make it where it connects.
It might have a switch on it.
Well, I haven't. Stephen put it up, and I thought he had done it, but it wasn't. Which there wasn't much sun yesterday, but it's sitting there and it is.
Yeah, but
so
it
pretty.
charged though. It's just there's a switch on it somewhere.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, or a tab like what you talking
But
about.
y'all know what? Picking up all them little pieces of white stuff.
Hey, it looked like he would have let you went and get a bag, don't it? A plastic.
Part tarp or something, but he was about to die to get into that. I mean, he could not wait to see what it was.
Glad your eyes are better. I'm sorry, Grandma. Glad your eyes are better blooming. Go ahead, Grandma.
I just said he was ripping that thing down and that stuff was falling out. But it was big, you know, some of it was kind of big pieces.
Thank you, Julie, for the
Oh.
super chat. And you are much welcome for the prayers. The whole chat was praying for you because we wanted you to get better.
Hey, Grandma, could imagine. What is that? Oh, she couldn't imagine what that was.
Yeah, they want to know how you like your woods now.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
I think she might have been talking about the lighthouse.
Somebody did ask that a while ago about the lighthouse. What happened? Blooming. I know how that happened. Not
She had a
There's a switch on the back of the
grandma
solar
had a
panel.
hummingbird feeder down there. Somebody got her, and it was a switch on it.
yeah, and it didn't ever light up. And Stephen went down there and found that switch and turned it on, and it lit up. It was hummingbirds, red hummingbirds.
And you know what? As soon as he done that, I went out on the back porch and pulled mine off of mine, and mine lit up that
Oh,
night.
yes.
I didn't know that was on it. I didn't know it had a switch, and it never lit up.
You see there from Dublin there?
Look at chat so much that sometimes my eyes lose focus and everything jumbles together. Oh,
Dublin.
oh, I read Bloomins. No.
Jenny, did you tell Tammy about starting a game night?
No, he did not. I did hear somebody yesterday say that we needed to play bingo on live more.
I think I figured out about this bingo thing, y'all.
Well, I couldn't help it. I tried to give Bentley my cards that was winning, and then we quit playing.
And you won every time.
I did.
We're gonna get Hollywood to take the money. He can't buy that pipe. We can't let him buy that pipe,
No,
y'all.
I mean, I feel bad because, I mean, I gave him way over what the pipe was, but Stephen brought it back over there all
Yeah.
folded up and said he would not take it.
Well, Danny he wants him to at least take
Well,
the pipe
I do
money.
too.
And I know you do, Grandma.
Too. I mean, I mean, that's too much for somebody to do for me. And
Bye, Miss Loretta.
all I said all the gas y'all, nothing we got runs off of gas.
Oh, Bloomin' is leaving. Oh, bye, Miss Bloomin'. Feel better.
But they brought my whole yard was slammed full of things that they were using. Trucks and backhoes.
Yeah, I told Danny, I said, ain't no way Chris drove all that over there this morning. Danny said, no, he left some last night.
Yeah, he did. He brought it over there yesterday.
I knew that because of Grandma. She told me Grandma has an excellent memory.
What picture, Miss Linda?
Grandma can go toe to toe with Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a picture of the baby?
Grandma, now they know who Rain Man is.
Yeah, Little Rider. I saw it. He's a
The
doll.
movie, the movie Rain Man.
Yeah.
I do too. I watched that movie. I liked it.
Okay, I sent Helen and Danny a friend request and phone number, so call me if you want to.
Oh, and where does she live? I can't help it,
Miss
y'all.
Janice, she can't
She
wait
don't-
for the
if she don't
phone
wanna
call.
tell, that's okay.
Where do you live now? You can just say the state if you want to. Y'all ain't
Hey,
gonna have nothing left to talk about.
Hey, y'all,
Is
it's got
that her?
That's it.
Is it?
Wait, no, that's not it. That's Linda Cameron.
it's got to the point, y'all. We don't know whether to say people's name on the gifts or not. You know.
Well, some people want you to, and some people don't want you to. So I just decided not
Here
to say.
it is. Here's something.
That's it right there.
Click on that.
Man.
Glad you. Oh.
No, that's just a comment that she made.
Oh,
Turn it back on. She wants to send you a message.
well, I
don't know.
So I got an update for y'all.
Grandma don't know how to accept it.
Oh,
I'm not good on all this.
Blooming, my girlfriend.
We'll get it.
She
Miss
ain't
Stevens.
leaving. It's the other woman she was telling about too.
Oh, Miss Loretta was leaving?
Mm.
Okay.
Y'all,
Oh, look at there. Purple Cottage. Thank you.
oh, I never seen that name before.
Oh, she makes crafts too. And she lives in Montana. Thank you for the super chat. That was
Yes,
wonderful.
it was.
I listen to the replays while I'm on my craft studio. Just wanted to say hello from Montana.
Where?
Montana.
Oh, Montana.
We appreciate you
I'm
coming
gonna
in
meet
here.
you in Montana.
She
That's a
lives in
song.
Jackson, Georgia.
Oh, I don't even know where Jackson, Georgia is.
We appreciate you coming in here and watching.
Yes, we do.
We sure do.
Under the comments here, y'all, in the description, it's got a link to Grandma's channel and my sons and all that. Everything's there, y'all. No matter where you are, you can look at the description and find our channels.
Yes. Thank you for coming in and chatting, Purple Cottage. We appreciate it.
Purple Cottage. That's a neat place. I got on purple, and
Mhm,
purple is
that's a
my
neat
favorite
name, ain't it?
color.
And thank you for the super chat.
Yes.
It do help. It do help, y'all.
Y'all don't have trouble with rude people in here.
No, not no more. The moderators has got control of
I
this.
mean, I didn't know if they was even in here. I didn't know if
Miss,
Oh, they-
Miss Janice has 3 brothers that live in Dublin.
Oh,
They would come in here and wreck it if they could. But the moderators is watching.
I may know some of the brothers. I
I've
don't know.
got him on my prayer list too.
And Ed said, hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Ed.
Edwin there, Mom.
Huh?
Edwin.
Edwin.
Hey, Edwin. Oh, that young man used to come up here and work on Danny's stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning. I come up here one time, I thought Danny was out there working on his car, and I stopped and got out. It wasn't you, it was Edwin out there working on something of yours.
I got
At
you.
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning.
I got you,
4.
Jody.
It was dark.
That
I'm
was in
going
your
to have
rambling
to
days.
visit
I was
with
going to
you
work.
all when
Oh.
I come down to see them. Miss Janice said when she comes and visits her brother, she's gonna come visit us.
Oh, that's great.
Need to write that name down there, Mom.
I got it wrote down for her,
Okay, well, she needs to take it with her where she can look her
and
up on
she's got it
Facebook.
on. She's got it on her phone too. But I'll make sure she's got it with her.
Danny, what happens if you put in your password to get on your computer and it don't work and then you can't make it work? That happened to me this morning. I ain't been able to get on the computer all day.
Your big
Yeah.
computer?
Yeah.
Hey,
Ah.
did you restart your computer? Did you try to restart it?
And then I wasn't sure of the word to even use. It won't let me do nothing because I put in so much wrong.
Well, I know what it is, not what
Well,
you type in.
well, I don't know if they'll even let me do it now because I tried so many things.
You mean just to get on your computer?
Yeah.
You ain't talking about YouTube or nothing, are you?
Just a computer.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Well, I thought I did too, but I didn't have a good night.
Good.
I didn't have a good night last night, and I got up this morning and I was really had an awful headache.
You
No,
take
Miss
that.
Dorothy, please.
You take that little laptop you got.
Y'all help me with Miss Dorothy's prayer request.
Take that little laptop you got and look at what I got wrote on there.
Well, it's on that one.
Yeah, but one of them you have to hold the shift button
Thank you,
down.
Tricia.
But I ain't never had to hold a shift button.
Yes, you have.
Not on this big computer that I got.
It ain't the same as a little laptop.
I don't guess.
Y'all, what was Miss Dorothy K's prayer request? Thank you, Tricia.
I think we interrupted.
No, it's okay. I turned my head and I missed hers. I got almost a whole page full. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Well, I just kind of thinking about, oh,
How come you got your curtains? You can't see out the window. You don't want to?
We just don't care nothing about seeing out the window.
I like to see out.
Tammy likes the curtains to be closed.
I ain't never even thought about it before.
When she's in here dancing and stuff, she likes to close the curtain.
Y'all don't believe every little bitty thing he says.
Yeah, but I'm not lying this time though.
No.
Hey, Grandma, I don't know what you do about that, Grandma. You got different passwords for your computers? You
I
got the
don't
same?
know, Danny. I got up this morning with the awfulest headache. I did not sleep hardly. And I went in there and I couldn't get it right. I don't even know if I was thinking right. I don't know. You know, Danny's hair was straight till he got to about 13 or 14. His hair started curling. And it's been curly ever since. I got pictures of him. He had straight hair.
Yeah.
I can tell you one better than that, Grandma.
Cricket's asleep on the couch, y'all. And wait a minute. And I need y'all to tell me what Miss Dorothy K's prayer request was. I missed it. Okay, now go ahead.
I walked around here with one sock on for all day until I found my sock in the cover.
I couldn't have done that.
I was thinking, I wonder if Grandma walked around with one sock.
No,
In there cooking and all that.
no.
Okay, thank you, Tina. Miss Dorothy K, please repost it. They said they
Y'all,
couldn't see it.
I'm sorry. We disturbing you.
No, you're not. I'm looking
I
at
was trying
it,
to wait
Grandma.
for Tammy to come on to find my sock for me. But I found it.
Danny.
Hey,
I found-
Kara, excuse me. Hey, WNC Granny. Bless your heart, you had to work today.
It wasn't too fun walking around with one sock, I
I
can tell
know
you.
it.
Well, that was his choice.
One foot was cold and one foot what?
Yeah, this floor's cold all the time. Always
Well,
cold.
the whole house is. I imagine the floor is too.
Okay, y'all, we just gonna let it be unspoken. How about that? God knows what it was.
He sure does.
So we got you, Miss Dorothy K.
What I think that Chloe took my sock off and hid it from me.
Yes, SL. He has more than one pair of socks. He would have had to walk to the
He
bedroom
just
to get
wanted.
them.
He just wanted somebody to go find it and put it on his foot for him.
I like Tammy can do it a lot better.
Miss Sharon wants an old-fashioned banana pudding recipe.
Oh, she can hook you up.
Grandma can make an awesome banana pudding.
Oh, I love banana pudding. I love banana pudding and fried chicken.
Hey, I hate, but Hey.
That's a combination. When I
the only fried chicken I get is from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay, I got you, Miss Dorothy K.
you have fried chicken every Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I know, but
Her
that's
Uncle
Thanksgiving
Bob
or
Brown.
Christmas.
Is getting ready to be taken off of life support after a year. Bless y'all's heart.
Oh, that's some big writing, ain't it?
And
I
did
ain't
you?
never seen that big of writing. I can read that.
I think they should make it a
Thanks
law.
for the super chat.
I think they should make it a law that you should have to cook fried chicken at least once a month. That ought to be a law.
Some people probably
Or
don't.
either like,
I started right fried chicken.
or
down
either
there.
like you cook it once a month.
So
and like-
sorry, Miss Dorothy.
And like shoot me a plate up here.
Yeah, I don't cook like I used to. I mean, just me. I don't.
You just eat eggs, don't you?
No, I don't even eat a bunch of eggs.
You know what, Grandma, and I ain't lying this time. When I was coming back from Walmart yesterday, I ain't never heard of until, like, Jeannie got to sending food here. Called DoorDash or something like that.
DoorDash.
I seen DoorDash on Crystal's, on their sign.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, like, I just ride on by there and get home and I call them up. Like, don't even have to go to the drive-in window.
Well, they charge you to bring it, I'm
I know,
pretty
but
sure.
Tammy paid for it. I just let,
Oh,
you know.
gosh, Danny.
Tammy got me a charge card. I let Tammy pay for it.
Hey, Debbie.
Get me about 25 of them double single cheese.
Double single what?
Cheese.
Cheese what?
Hamburger.
Oh,
Crystal.
oh, I ain't even, they must not be doing much, 'cause I never see no cars
There was a
there.
bunch there yesterday.
I hear you, Dottie. Dottie says PayPal is better because they don't take a big chunk of your super chat.
I was thinking that,
I don't have
a
PayPal.
bunch of people got their food stamps or something yesterday. You know what the deal is about PayPal, y'all? That's against the YouTube guidelines. Like we ain't supposed to be saying to do that.
Oh, well, I don't have PayPal. So
You can do it, but we ain't supposed to deal around YouTube.
Thank you, Kara. She said we are beautiful, Grandma.
Oh, goodness, you
Good.
better go get you some, oh, I'm talking about me, I know I look like I've been drugged through 7 cities today.
Grandma,
And I just about have.
have you ever?
I got you, Miss Dorothy K. Brown. I got it wrote down right
You're
here.
disturbing, Tammy.
No, well, she said for the 3rd time.
Oh,
So.
I know it.
But-
Danny, we need to hush talking too much.
No,
Grandma, have you ever read the YouTube rules and guidelines?
No.
It says that somebody helps you, you're supposed to give them 10% of your $100,000 a year.
$100,000.
Yeah.
Danny.
Quit. Who's he talking
So
about?
way I figure.
He's acting like you make $100,000 a year.
So what I figure, Grandma, is I could get 10% from
If
you,
she did, I wouldn't be working. I could tell you that.
10% from Stephen, and I can just retire again.
Well, I thought you was already retired.
But not fully retired.
Oh. What? You don't want to
If
do
you get
nothing?
any more retired,
You
I don't
wanna
know
do
what you got.
nothing. You don't
Hey.
even. You don't even want to eat yourself. You just want to lay on the couch and let somebody put it in your mouth.
I don't want to work. All I want to do is play the drum all day.
Well, you pretty well got it.
I'm thinking about getting over there and playing I Bite Your Face Off after we get off this
good
line.
gracious. I don't even like the sound of that song.
Every time I think about that song, I Bite Your Face Off, I automatically think about Stephen.
Well, what's that got to do with Steve?
His girlfriends.
Monique said you look beautiful to have been drug around 7 cities today.
Thank you, Monique.
Well, that was
Thank
last
you.
night and today.
Thank you, Monique.
I mean, I haven't had a headache like that in a long time.
I think they're talking about me having a headache, Grandma.
No, they're talking about me because I told them I had it.
Well, I told them I have one too. And so, see, being this is Tammy's show, I figured
Oh.
they talking to me.
Lord.
It goes in our bank account once a month, Miss Bernice.
Danny, nobody don't know where we coming or going. Me and you. Tammy's the only one on track in here trying
Thank
to keep
you,
up with everything.
Thank you, Luna Beck.
Grandma,
Now, y'all doing good. Y'all
What you need to
fine.
do, Grandma, is quit trying to jump the fence every time we get into a conversation.
What
Then,
fence?
then they know I have an excellent memory from me talking about doing all the night shows and everything. And then there you go jumping the fence. Nah, the hammer hit you in the head. The hammer didn't hit me in the head.
It did.
I know it didn't.
I know it did.
Jesus girl says she's on her way to Popeyes and she'll send you some chicken over.
I think
Oh, Popeyes used to be in Dublin, and it was hot. You had real hot sauce all down in the meat, and it was good.
We still have a Popeyes in Dublin.
Where's it at?
It's over there
Oh yeah.
on Hillcrest.
Oh yeah. But it ain't as good as it used to be to me.
Nothing's not as good as it used to be.
Maryland fried chicken ain't as good as it used to be neither.
Mm-mm, it ain't.
Tammy said she wasn't going back after the man tried to get in the car with her.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not safe over there either. I've been there my last time.
That really happened.
Yes, ma'am.
He's not cutting up this time.
No, he's not cutting up this time.
And you was at Popeyes.
No, I was at Maryland Fried Chicken. Let's just say if I'd have had my
Oh, Maryland. Oh,
my special equipment in the car with me, I would have used it.
You would at least showed it to him, would you?
I would have let him seen it.
I didn't never really like the looks of that place too much. I went there one time.
Yeah, she ain't talking about Popeyes.
No, I'm talking about Maryland Fried Chicken. It's
Yeah.
just in a bad part of town.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Grandma.
WNC Granny wants to know if you're happy with your work
Grandma, let me tell
that
you
was
something.
done on your pond.
Oh, yes. I'm more than happy. I'm just overwhelmed with how they done that. And I mean, Chris, he took that thing and he just scraped. And I mean, he looked like, I don't know how he was doing what he was doing, but he was just, he's could do what he does with his eyes shut, it seems like. He worked very hard. All of them. I mean, his brother and Stephen was out there videoing, just standing up. They wouldn't even sit down.
Bless your heart, Dorothy K. She says she gets $800 a month from SSI disability. That ain't a lot, is it?
I ain't never.
That ain't much paying bill and eat and grocery money.
No, it ain't. I had never had any food stamps or any help from none of that stuff.
Yeah, that what DoorDash was. I ain't never heard of it, but like
Debbie.
somebody sent some food over here. And I seen this girl walking across the yard and I thought it might have been a girlfriend or something, Stephen. And I wasn't saying nothing, he wasn't saying nothing. And I was trying not, we was live, I was trying not to say nothing. I said, what's your deal there? She said, I brought this food. So I thought she's bringing Stephen some food. She's bringing us some food.
Yep,
That is amazing.
Miss Jenny sent that.
And I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get it straight in my head.
Well, I don't matter.
How did they know? How did they know to send us food?
I know. I mean,
Because Jenny knows I don't cook.
I know we're gonna have to.
Hey, Jenny, can you see my two balloons still hanging? They still floating up good.
where are they?
Back there on the wall by the
Oh.
door.
I might have to get Grandma to start cooking a full course meal, or either go up there to Cloverleaf and bring me a plate every day. Because I hate missing Andy Griffith, because if you miss one show, then you just lost for the rest of the day.
Well, every show you've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah, but
And
I
I
can't.
have too. It quit coming on my TV.
I can't remember it good, Grandma. If you, with your fire stick you got, you can watch it back to back, Andy Griffith, like I do.
Bloomin' wants a plate.
Yeah, I want me a
I
plate.
wouldn't mind having one myself.
We can get Tammy to shoot up there and get us a plate.
Granny, they have lasted a long time.
Tammy ain't.
You're not supposed to say that word.
What word?
Going fast.
Who said it?
Danny? Not you, Grandma.
Yeah, but it's
Danny.
Tammy's fault, the reason I did.
Well, he wasn't even talking about that. He was just talking about.
I know, but he's not supposed to use that particular word. Hey, I can get on to him. He gets on to me all the time.
I never get on your
Yes,
team.
you do. I'm ready to play games online.
I thought you was, hey, Wisco, I thought you was asking us a while ago what DoorDash was, and now you're telling us you drive for DoorDash.
I never heard of that.
Do we need to look at your account?
Yeah, Danny, is it dark?
Always, no ma'am.
Not
Always
not
take your
yet.
driver.
Ain't
I
that
can
crazy
carry
about
you
that, Mom?
home, Grandma.
Huh?
I can carry you home.
Well, I can walk, but I'll have to.
I
Leave.
can carry you home. You just sit here and enjoy our conversation.
I'll walk through the woods.
Look at that name, Dorothy K.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the lady who her Uncle Bob Brown is being took off of life support.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all, and let me clear up something. Y'all know I laugh a good bit. But if you putting a comment on here and I happen to be looking that way and I happen to be laughing, I can tell you for a fact, if it's something serious, I'm not laughing at your comment. So y'all
No,
please,
'cause
please
it's
don't.
a delay sometimes,
Yeah,
you know. And
y'all please don't take that, because I had one viewer that took that serious and thought I was laughing at
It
her.
was not a viewer.
Well, that thought I was laughing at her particular comment, and I
It
was not.
It was one of them people, Tammy.
Yeah, but we're not getting into all that. But just so you know,
see,
never would I ever laugh at somebody's serious
she wouldn't
comment.
do that. But see, there's a delay on what we're seeing and what we're saying.
Yeah, but it ain't what Tammy's actually talking about happening at your house.
Oh,
Tammy, a game like bingo or guess the questions. I hear you, Miss Colette.
I can tell y'all, we can play bingo, but I promise you I will win every game.
Like he did last time.
I will win every game. I have people wanting to quit.
I'm lost too. What does that mean?
And Belle wants to know what you want to argue about, Danny.
Anything,
I wanted to argue with
Anything.
Grandma about matching minds.
Have you seen the lights Stephen put up around the
You know what?
pond
I've been
at
looking for this
night?
everywhere.
Were you sitting on it?
I got me one of them egg.
What about the lights?
They, WNC Granny wants to know if you've seen the lights at night that Stephen put
Yes,
up
I
around
see
the
'em.
pond.
Yes, I see them. They are pretty, and I'm telling you.
That's right, John Ray. Thank you for helping explain it, because never would I do that. Never.
No, I don't even know how nobody could think that.
Happy 8-year-old birthday.
Because what we seeing on the phone is not with what we're seeing on the TV.
Yeah.
So
That's right,
it's,
Monique.
it's difference in
Monique said if they think you're doing that, they really don't know you, do they? That's right, they
right,
don't.
that's right.
But I
What the-
would never do that.
The woman said that she fell off her stool because she got drunk. And Tammy's actually laughing about something else.
Oh, she thought Tammy was laughing because she fell off the stool.
She got drunk, and it was one of them people, Mom.
Well,
She got drunk and fell off of a chair, and she was talking about it on here. Her husband was trying to help her get up
What?
and everything.
what?
But like, he couldn't pick her up.
Well, that might have been fun.
It
he
don't
had-
matter who it
Yeah,
was.
but Tammy wasn't laughing about
I
that.
know it.
He finally called the U-Haul people, and they brung a special lift in there to get her up.
Is he? What?
That's not true, y'all.
She was drunk as a cooter.
That's not true, y'all.
Quit, Danny.
But anyway,
Let's get off with
I
this.
just wanted to clear that up. That's all.
Y'all, Tammy would not be laughing at nothing.
It wasn't me, a drunk, or Grandma. I mean,
Danny, that's enough about that.
I'll go over there and watch Andy Griffith.
I know you will.
That's probably what he wants to do anyway.
Took out of context. That's right, y'all.
We getting to him over here.
Love Andy Griffith.
Yes,
But yes, seen them all thousands of times.
I have to, every single one.
We have to. What?
But you know that's a clean show. The way you treat your child, and doing things together, and it's just a good show to watch to me.
I told Danny they were going to clear out all well around the pond. They did, didn't
They
they?
sure did.
Well, that sure needed
And
to be
he
done.
said there's a bunch of trees and stuff he pushed over there. He said he was gonna bring a mulcher and come over there and grind it all up.
Aw.
I can't believe
I
it.
seen him dig some trees up. Was he gonna replant them?
Hey, Candace.
He wasn't.
No.
Well, Tammy's like sitting there telling me play by play what Chris was doing this morning. I said, what's he doing, Tammy? She said,
No, when they was out there talking about that flower and he was having to move that thing around that flower, I said, look, dig the flower up, set it to the side, it can be replanted.
Yeah.
He can't take that dozer around that flower all the time.
Stephen told him that was a flower and not, but I went out there and told him that I would dig it up and move it. You know, he said,
He just reached right down there
yeah,
and got
he
it.
just reached down there with that thing and put it over there.
I mean, I knew he could do that. And I said, he just needs to do it. He ain't got to kill it. Just pick it up and move it and it can be replanted. But anyway, thank you for telling them, Grandma, because I was wanting to go down there and say, look, just grab the flower, put it
Yeah.
over yonder, and go on with it.
I mean,
Stephen, he done learned about them flowers, though. He told Chris, he said, oh no, you better watch it out. He said,
look, if you're watching a movie, y'all, you can't let Tammy know you watched a movie. Because she wants you to tell her what's fitting to happen. And she will get mad if you don't tell her.
will you hush?
That's the truth.
He's not kidding this time, Grandma.
Oh, he ain't?
If he knows,
Oh, gosh.
I'll say, they fixing to do this, ain't they? He won't say nothing.
Well, he won't.
I can figure it out before they do it.
You know what I can do from here on out, Mom? I can just tell her about the movie. Because I can tell so. I can.
Bonanza, Miss Helen.
I got-
Grandpa called me Hoss.
My memory's better than yours, Grandma, and I can tell it in great detail.
I can tell it in great detail.
I can outdo you, Grandma.
No, you can't.
Oh,
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
how y'all love these two. Aloha, April. I want to know the ending before I watch the movie. I don't want to be sad. No, I don't want to know the ending, Granny, but I like to figure it out. And I'm usually pretty good at figuring it out. Excuse me.
I watched one movie, I had to think about that thing about 15 minutes, and Tammy got it the first time.
Bloomin's uncle served 5 tours in Nam. Bless his heart.
Yes.
Reckon was he stationed over there where you was, Grandma?
Well, you hush, Danny. These people think you are crazy.
They do
No,
not.
they know.
They have seen the army boots you wear, Grandma.
Them ain't army boots. Them Cody's boots.
You know, I've told them some stories about you too, you know.
Well, y'all don't believe all his stories. Because he likes to paint that
I'm
picture the
sorry.
way he wants to.
Like when you ain't up here and I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I be telling some stuff about you, Grandma.
Oh, good gracious.
Going in there.
Oh, that was Luna saying his uncle served 5 tours in Nam. Thank you, Bloomin. I need to quit reading chats, don't I? Y'all
Going-
know I get mixed up.
Grandma go to the grocery store and be eating grapes.
No, I do not.
You don't? You don't
No.
do that no more?
I ain't never.
You ain't?
No.
School teacher told me that was actually all right to sample the grapes.
Well, I don't do it.
I'm-
I seen a woman the other day out there, and she was standing over there just to eat them at Walmart.
Ooh, John.
Grandma, I don't think you should be picking up no more apples and eating them out of the produce stand. Or oranges.
I think I need to go outside and get a peach limb after you.
People try grapes to see if they're sour. Trucy?
Yeah, Hey, I go
It's
along
called
with that.
petty thieving.
But Grandma like talking about, let me try this apple.
No, I don't.
And
Tammy, tell Grandma she can get those cakes that go in those basket feeders at Tractor Supply.
Oh,
listen, I tell you what, Grandma, they got a watermelon over here. Cut in half. Let's sample it and see if it's okay. And by the time I walk around and get up there to the cash register, done put the rind over there on the shelf somewhere.
if y'all believe that stuff,
Grandma walked to me, and I like the salt
don't
on my,
believe nothing he says about me.
I like
don't
little
believe
salt
nothing.
on my watermelon. So go by the salt.
I don't put salt on my watermelon. What?
And then eats it all before she gets to the cash register.
Every bit of it.
Let me help him finish the story.
She walked by the knives
No.
and pick up
I
a
thought
knife.
in a trap up here.
She pick up the knife and then
April
go over
said
there and
for-
get her a bowl.
April said for you to go get your own switch.
Yeah, go out and get one of them little slender ones in.
Yeah, but y'all, the thing about it is
They
bad.
said they don't believe him.
I know it
Grandma.
don't sound right, but I'm actually telling the truth this time, y'all.
This time.
Yeah, I mean, I have stretched it some before.
His Colette
You
said
have
slap him.
He's way over there. I can't even reach him.
I told him, you know, that They-
Oh,
the Sahara forest was actually a forest.
What'd he say?
They,
he
they,
was trying to say Sierra Forest.
and I was
Who is
telling the
that?
time that you went over there and got in a fight, and now it's the Sahara Desert.
I got you, Truthy.
Yeah, you
But-
have lost me.
but it-
I don't even know what in the world you are talking
Well, it used to be a forest, you know,
What was the forest?
the Sahara Desert.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
I
I'll
didn't
tell
know
him about
that.
I was telling him about the time you went over there and got in a fight, and
I ain't been to no desert. I ain't been to no fight
Hey, everybody.
in my life.
Try salt and pepper on watermelon.
Oh, I
Don't-
don't like.
don't
I
tell.
eat salt and pepper on a cantaloupe
I
now.
like pepper on a cantaloupe.
Man,
I
I-
like salt. I like salt.
Hey, I ain't
and
had a cantaloupe since you bought some, Grandma.
pepper. Huh?
I ain't had a cantaloupe since you bought some.
Well, you've had an opportunity to have some because I bought some before. But if
Grandma,
you didn't get
she-
it quick enough, and
Grandma cut a cantaloupe up, y'all. She has saved us the seeds for a hard time.
I sure do. Now that ain't no story.
And then every once in a while she'll go in the refrigerator and sneak some out and eat them.
Eat what?
The seeds that you're saving for hard times.
Eat seeds.
Yeah, for like toward the end of the month.
I like lime
Danny,
juice on
will
my
you hush
watermelon.
telling outlandish stuff that ain't true?
Well, if y'all ain't gonna let
You
me
don't
talk,
eat no seeds.
if y'all ain't gonna let me talk, I'm going
Yeah,
to
go
let
on over there and lay down on the couch. Watch Andy Griffith.
Oh, done made me mad, done hurt my feelings.
And Bill said you're going to get in trouble, Daniel.
I
They are
already-
fun to listen to, aren't they? They liven up the chat. Grab that switch, Grandma. Danny needs it.
Y'all should have seen it. Well, y'all might have seen him in this drum stick pants last night. Should have seen it. Well, y'all might have seen him in this. What's he doing?
Danny, you outnumbered.
He's gone.
Hey.
He ain't gonna shut up though. He
I
ain't.
can't-
He
no.
ain't gonna, oh, here he
No.
comes back.
I'm done. I'll get on my night show and I will destroy both of them.
I won't care. I'll be asleep.
Me, I hope I do.
Tony Z said don't go too far.
He's back. He went out the door and come right back in. He ain't gonna miss nothing.
And what am I doing
And he
now?
ain't going to be quiet. He might lay down, but he's going to holler across the room.
Don't tell,
Bloomin'
too
said-
many stories to him.
Bloomin' said, come back.
Hey, they telling too many stories on me, Bloomin'.
Bloomin' said, come back. That's right, Miss Thelma. I don't know I don't know how the government expects you to live off of less than 1 week's pay for a whole month.
I don't either, and it's really got bad.
Candace said you need a nap. He done had 2 today, Candace.
He has.
Yes, he
Well,
has.
he'll be sitting up all night tonight talking. Probably.
Trucy said that they all know the storyteller. Helen, I love all of your videos. Thank you so much. That's
Oh.
Miss April.
Thank you.
April Flowers. Oh, y'all. Hey, we got 177 likes it now. Some more folks liked it.
Sure did.
I wish Helen was my real grandma,
Oh.
says Bloomin'.
Oh.
Aw. She can be your adopted grandma,
Yes,
Bloomin'.
yes.
Aw.
I went to the post office today, and before it closed at 12, I was there at about 10 minutes to 12, and I got Stephen's stuff. I told him to let me have Stephen's stuff too, and the girl that behind the counter said, "Miss Helen, this is a bunch of stuff." I said, "It's okay. She said, "You're gonna have to make 2 trips." And there was a man come in, and I was going out to take part of it out and then come back and get the other. And this nice man offered to help, and he brought the rest of the packages out to my car for me.
Aw.
And I got to talking to him. You know, I'm always telling him stuff. I told him I had a YouTube channel and people send me stuff. He said, my daughter has a YouTube channel. We got to talking out there in the parking lot.
Aw.
He said he was going to look me up, and he wrote his daughter's. He said his daughter done a college, some kind of schoolwork or something. I don't even know. I never. Said she's doing real good with it, but he looked like he was another nationality or something. I didn't really know what he was, but he was a nice man. He helped me.
Y'all, I wrote the prayer request down. I got them. Got Miss Tina's, got S.L. Hudson's.
Good gracious, Tammy, you're at the bottom of your page.
I know. And I told them this morning that we had 38 requests and 3 praise reports, which made 41 from the last video. We got a whole page this time.
Oh.
Bloomin' said you not up him making them laugh.
He's give out. He's done give himself out doing all that. I saw Danny. I saw Judy Fulgham. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I saw her in the grocery store, and I asked her how Johnny was, and she said he's doing a lot better. They predicted he wouldn't last 2 years ago, and he's still here, and seems like he's doing a little better.
Well, that's
That's a
good.
friend of Danny's and Tony, my son's. He was like they run around together, and he was feeding a horse one time, and that horse bit him. Feeding that horse some corn on a cob, I reckon, and that horse bit his finger, his hand, and it got infected. That horse broke his tooth off in his hand. He like to lost his hand with that horse biting and breaking his tooth off in his hand.
Wow.
He worked at the woolen mill.
Yep.
I didn't never know about that.
Oh, you didn't? Good gracious.
Trucy said you over there writing down what you gonna talk about tonight.
Yeah, he's about to lose his hand, and they didn't know that horse's tooth was in his hand. You know, they loved horses.
Okay, y'all. The moderators want me to ask y'all to like and share. We got 393 watching and 198 like it. So that is real good, especially for me. That's good. I know what Mystery Man's doing. He knows what point the video's at, and he walked off, and he's gonna get over there, and he's gonna look at the average of the line, and he's gonna say, look right here at the lowest point of the video.
Oh, yeah, he dissects it.
He's gonna say, that's where I left.
Oh.
And he's probably right.
Yeah, but it won't go down because Grandma's here.
I know. And then he's like, and this where Grandma left.
Lord have mercy. I ain't even smart enough to do all that stuff. I can't even get on my computer.
Oh, John Ray, 2 respiratory failures.
Oh, what?
John Ray said he had 2 respiratory failures. They're talking about their health issues. That's why.
That's
and we over
lately
here
or before?
before.
Oh.
I hope it wasn't lately. Oh, so WNC Granny, yeah, that was funny. But see, that's the situation like I was talking about a while ago. They on here talking about their health issues, and we over here laughing. But we're not laughing at the health issues. We laughing at Danny looking at the
I
average
ain't
line.
even never thought about that
Yeah.
before.
We were just laughing about the woman getting drunk.
Will you hush?
Yes.
No, 3 years ago, John Ray said.
Oh, what? Well, great.
Well, we glad. We're going to keep you prayed up, and hopefully that won't happen no more, John Ray. We got to have you in here.
Yeah, you were.
Where's Jim at? I hadn't seen him. Have you heard from Jim?
Silver Potter. No fun.
I ain't
John.
seen him in a long time, Tim.
Oh, okay. Danny said he hadn't seen him in a good while, but I hope he's okay. Everybody loves John Ray.
They sure do.
John Ray and Tony Z. They are some sweet people.
Well, there's a lot of them in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
To
sweet
be
people
sitting
in
here
there.
watching us and staying.
Let me say this one more time. Chris, no one sees me. Miss Helen said she had to put a different. What was the rest of that message?
She put a different password on her tablet. So that might be. So she's saying the kind of password that you got on your tablet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that message a while ago.
What, Danny?
She said since you got the tablet, you might need to use that password.
On your computer.
Oh. Well, I thought I had used it since then.
We love you too, John. I love all my YouTubers too. The ones who chat and the ones that don't chat and the ones that can't chat. Hey, Miss Ann.
Tell Tony I love him too.
Tony, Danny says he loves you too. He loves you too, John.
Y'all are some awesome people, I'm telling you. Y'all have blessed our families the most.
Danny, look and see what Miss Loretta said.
Hey, tell WC Green and Lady Magnolia. I'm thinking about adding them to my girlfriends because I seen them last night comment when I was playing the drum.
WC Granny and Lady Magnolia. Mr. Man said he thinks he's gonna add y'all to his girlfriends list because he saw y'all commenting on the concert last night. Is that all right with y'all? No, Miss Sharon, I'm asking Mystery Man to look at it now. What was Miss Loretta's
I was
post?
trying to find it.
Okay, he's trying to go back and find it. WNC Granny said, well, it's about time.
Still I've been seeing her.
He said he's been seeing you, WNC Granny. Good night, Miss Sue.
I forgot who I was supposed to be looking up.
Miss Loretta.
Oh, all I see is that what she said about the password.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that? Shoot. Where did it go?
No, Grandma. You might just have to tell me. Hey, Selena.
It wasn't on YouTube.
Okay, we got 407 watching and 225 likes. Y'all did a lot better. Thank y'all. Yes, I agree with you, John. Luna is a miracle. And I so want Miss Tammy to get better. Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry about that. We'll remember your friend's family. Okay, y'all. I guess it's about time to get off. I'm glad Grandma came in here. Her and Mystery Man made it exciting. They sure did. I appreciate all of you who liked and shared, all of you who subscribed. I just appreciate all of you just watching, whether you chat or not. And we have 24 prayer requests, not to mention the ones previous to these. Plus, we're going to make it 25. We're going to add lost souls, people who need Jesus. So, if y'all will, let's pray. Dear Lord, we come to you right now and we ask you, Lord, you know each one of these prayer requests. You know each one of these people personally, Lord. You know each situation. You know the ones that need healing. You know the ones that need help with pain. You know the ones that are waiting on the kidney transplants, Lord. And we're so sorry about the man who did not make it with the liver transplant, Lord. We just asked you to reach out to these families, Lord, of the ones who's lost people. We asked you to strengthen them and encourage them, Lord, and get them through each day and the weeks ahead, Lord. And on special days that their heart is burdened, Lord, we just pray that you would just strengthen them. We ask you to touch all these who are sick, Lord, and in pain. We ask you the ones who are going to the doctor and the doctor just can't seem to figure out or get a game plan together for them, Lord. We ask that you intervene and you give the doctors the knowledge to know what to do to help them, Lord. We ask you to help the ones who are discouraged, the ones who get down and out, Lord. we just ask that you just give them hope and give them peace, Lord. We thank you for all the blessings, Lord. We thank you for the blessing that Grandma got today through Stephen and Hollywood and Miss Patty and them. We thank you so much for that. I know Grandma could have done it, and she could have done it on her live, but it would have took her forever to have done it. And we just thank you so much for good people like that who love us and will just get out and offer their blood, sweat, and tears, I'm telling you, to help somebody. Dear Lord, we ask you to give us a good Sunday service tomorrow, Lord. Everybody that goes to church, the ones that watch from home, Lord, we pray that they'll be able to hear something that'll help them, Lord. And dear Lord, until we meet again in the next video, we just ask that you bless and touch everyone, Lord, and answer their prayer requests, spoken and unspoken. And be with Miss Dorothy Kay's family as they take her uncle off of life support, Lord, and just strengthen them and bless them. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right.
Yes.
I'm trying to look for Lady Magnolia's question.
Mystery Man's looking for something over there, so he don't want me to get off yet.
Tell Lady Magnolia ask me again.
Lady Magnolia, Mystery Man needs you to ask your question again. He can't find it. Miss Bernice said don't forget to go see her message. I need to give Grandma a piece of paper.
Oh. Where's it at?
On your Facebook Messenger.
Oh.
I'll write it down for you, Grandma. I wrote it kind of sloppy. Let me try that again and write it where you can read it. And then Miss Janice's name is Miss Janice Hunter. Facebook.
Tell Lady Magnolia that's fine with me.
Lady Magnolia, that's fine with him. You are on the girlfriend list. Okay, there's your 2 notes,
Okay,
Grandma.
thank you.
You wish we would stay on longer. Candace, bless your heart. I don't think I've ever been asked that before. What you want to talk about, Miss Candace? Aloha, April. You have fun with your doggy.
Thank you, Willie Joyce.
Stephen, I'm fixing to get off so you can I'm not getting off so you can go live, but I'm fixing to get off so you can start your live anytime afterwards. Oh, Miss Sheila says, love you, Grandma, my adopted grandma.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much for that honor.
Oh. Okay, thank y'all so much. Danny, are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess he's asked all his questions. Miss Candace, I thank you for wanting us to stay on longer, but I guess we better get on off of here, and we're gonna have to look forward to seeing what Stephen and Hollywood and them's doing later on.
I don't see how they could be doing all that after all they've done today.
I know, they gotta be tired. I got tired just watching them. All right, y'all, we love y'all.
Okay, I love y'all too.
I guess Stephen will see y'all probably later tonight and at 6:30 in the morning, Coffee with Stephen. And I don't know what Mystery Man's gonna do, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, if anything, tomorrow. So y'all will just have to stay tuned.
Yeah.
Tim, that's why you subscribe.
Oh, Danny said that's why you subscribe, so y'all can tell in an instant what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Good night.
Bye-bye.